Good morning, everyone. We are the Sky High Production.
Hi, I am Riza May Corey.
I am Francis Jose P. Garcia.
I am Irish May Ostia.
I am Lance Aldrich Bakut.
Hi, I am Kevin M. Apostol.
We are here now in front of you to present our chosen event, which is the Ironman 7.3 Philippines. Race can be generally entered by anyone who is willing and able to swim, bike, or run. So what is the event objectives of this event? So the Ironman Triathlon is to test the physical and mental stamina of its athletic participants due to its grueling length, 11 to 17 hours of constant exercise and arduous race condition, winds, wave, heat, and sometimes very inclement weather. The primarily purpose of the Ironman competition is to complete the course in the fastest time, which includes time transition between the individual swim, bike, and run portion. Because of their popularity around the world, the various Ironman competition have helped advance the sport, triathlon. So next is, what is the activities in that particular event? So it is consisting of a 1.2 mile or 1.9 kilometer swim, a 56 mile or a 90-kilometer bike ride, and a 13.1 mile or 21.1 kilometer run.
Everybody, and welcome to race morning. It's finally here, and in amongst all the excitement and milling about and getting yourself ready, to remind you to take a deep breath, look around, really embrace and enjoy where you're at and what you get to do this morning. Say hi to somebody around you in the transition area. This is the day you've been preparing for.
He was more than 5 minutes ahead of the rest of the field. Tim Reed from Australia, moments away, if not seconds, and here he is. Here he is. This is Reedy right here. He's going to make a quick dismount, and the crowd goes crazy.
Yeah, we got the clock on. One of the world's best Ironman 70.3 athletes is right here in Cebu. Got the socks on. Come on, Cebu. Now our number one, Tim Reed from Australia.
Is widely considered one of the most difficult one-day sporting event in the world.
The event organizers of Ironman 70.3 in Cebu, Philippines is World Triathlon Corporation, Shangri-La Mactan Resorts and Spa, City Government of Lapu-Lapu, Management of the Sunrise Events Incorporated, Highway Patrol Group, Cebu City Government, and local government unit of Pandawe and the organizers' goal is to make the event more exciting, more intense, but yet safer. Events elements. The Ironman 70.3 Philippines has become one of the most awaited sporting events in the country, who has the challenge to finish the challenges, which is the swim, bike, and run. The purpose of Ironman Triathlon is to test the physical endurance and mental stamina of its athletic participants due to its grueling length, 11 to 17 hours of constant exercise and arduous race conditions, winds, waves, heat, and sometimes rain. The primary purpose of Ironman competition is to complete the course in the fastest time, which include time transition between in the individual swim, bike, and run portion. Because of their popularity around the world, the various Ironman competitions have helped advance the sports of triathlon.
Next is the participant. The Cebu Ironman 70.3 has 2,190 athletes from 57 countries that will be participating in the swim, run, and bike competition in Cebu that will cover the cities of Lapu-Lapu, Cebu, and Talisay. 1,404 athletes were from the Philippines, and aside from the Philippines, the countries that has biggest delegations include 129 athletes from Japan, 80 from Singapore, 66 from Malaysia, 62 from Thailand, and 53 from the United States. There is also 20 triathlon professionals who will join the race, which includes the defending champion Mauricio Mendez from Mexico. Some of the participants are also celebrities like Gerald Anderson, Jake Cuenca, Matteo Guidicelli, Piolo Pascual, Enchung Di, and Kim Chu.
The next will be the revenue generated from the participants and sponsorships. But first, there are three categories of registration. So the first category would be the general entry fees. There are three ways to avail this. First would be the early bird, which will cost $300.54. The next will be the regular, which will cost $355.06, and the last would be the late, which will cost $431.54. The second category would be the CEO entry fee. In order to avail this, you must have at least $5 million as an annual revenue. The CEO entry fee will cost $1,638.75. The third and last category would be the team entry fees. There are also three ways to avail this. First would be the early bird, which will cost $382.38. Next would be the regular, which will cost $431.54. And the last would be the late, which will cost $464.31. All prices are in US dollar plus the active fee. What is an active fee? An active fee helps the investors to identify on how much they are paying for the active portion of their investment. In this event, the estimated revenue generated from the participants would be $7 to $8 million, or in Philippine currency, it would be 300 to 400 million pesos. Sadly, the revenue generated from sponsorships was not stated there because it is intended to be kept secret, or simply it is confidential. What are the benefits or the things you can get in this event? First would be the Ironman finisher medal, finisher certificate, finisher tag shirt, luggage tag, sling bag, and many more. But the most important is an experience that you'll never forget.
Next is the number of visitors. The number of people who visits in the Shangri-La Mactan Resorts and Spa is estimated to be 3,000 to 3,500 visitors, excluding the number of people who stays in the hotel. The total rooms of Shangri-La Mactan is 530 guest rooms. Cebu City Mayor Edgardo Labella said he welcomed the race since it would be expected to bring tourists who would either watch or join the race, which in turn will be good for the city's businesses. In Cebu, It covers a 1.9 kilometer swim, a 90 kilometer bike ride, and a 21.1 kilometer run. Estimates that over 10,000 visitors including families and media. Next is the sales generated. The total expenses are estimated from 40 million to 55 million or more every year. The organizers and partners are estimated to have a 180 million to 190 million gross income in 2018. That's why Cebu City and other neighboring cities are giving their full support to the said event, because of the income it generates to each LGU involved.
So to wrap it up, this event was an enormous success, and all the hosts, sponsors, and event organizers should be commended for the spectacular job. Hoping for the next Ironman events here in Cebu after the pandemic crisis.
Other sponsors of the event are the Province of Cebu, City of Lapu-Lapu and Shangri-La's Mactan Resort and Spa, Lungsod ng Mandaue, Department of Tourism, David Salon, Alaska, Alcoplas, Bromeo Motoring Group, Cetaphil, Nivan, Timex, Sonicare, Regen, Motor Ace, Everbalena, Active Network, One Sports, Signal, The Philippine Star, TriLife,